And Obren, today we started with IKEA, one really big company, and their very successful story of 50% of women who hold CEO's positions in their company, which is today very unique example. So you're coming from one newly established startup, but also with 50% of women who are equally involved in a very innovative field of NFTs, crypto, and gaming. So can you explain to us what is NFT and what is the connection between NFT, gaming, and crypto?
By definition, an NFT is a non-fungible token, but in simpler terms, all this means is that it's a digital picture. So for example, here I have a screenshot. This is a CryptoPunk, and CryptoPunks, this one in particular, sold for $11 million in June. However, the difference between that one, which sold for $11 million, and this one is that the one that I have right here is worthless, as it's just a screenshot. And what actually gives value to an NFT is the fact that it has ownership. So, for example, to give an example in the world, the Mona Lisa in the Louvre, for example, is priceless, and there's only one of a kind. But there's many replicas all over the world. But none of those other replicas are priceless. They don't have the same worth as the real one. But in, for example, yes. So what I believe that gives NFTs values is the hype around them as well as the usability. So in case of CryptoPunks, for example, as this one, these are the first NFTs which came out in 2017. And this is what gives it some sort of eligibility within the community. And the second thing, which I believe long-term will be much more important than hype, is the usability of NFTs. So for example, here I have an example of an Axie. And this is from Axie Infinity, the NFTs, which is where I am involved in. And this is a play-to-earn industry where the concept is a player can have a team of these NFTs, which they can use to then play to earn money. Now, the difference is some people, when they hear about this, they believe that NFT is that this is in some way gambling, which is completely not true, because in gambling you risk money to either win more money or you lose the money you have. Whereas in the play to earn industry, if you win, you make money, and if you lose, nothing happens. And the way you make this money is you receive these cryptocurrency tokens, which then you can change for other cryptocurrency tokens or even cash it out into real dollar values. And so within Axie Infinity, what happens is that a player is hired by an investor, and in the community, these players are called scholars, and they play on a day-to-day basis where they earn this cryptocurrency that is then split 50-50 between the investor and the player. And just to explain how new of a concept this is, in the world, crypto is still adaptive. Within the crypto community, NFT is still relatively small. And within NFTs, the play to earn concept is very small as well.
How you have organized your team? You're like working online, and who is involved? I mentioned you have 50% of female involved. And what success have you made so far through Axie?
Okay, so I actually started this business with my roommate here in the Netherlands, and we started originally with 4 scholars, the players, who we hired at the start of September. And since then, we made a Discord server where we put all of our scholars in there to manage them day to day, to speak with them, for them to update us how they're going. And they asked us if it was okay for them to add their friends and relatives into the community. And we thought, yeah, sure, why not? Maybe we can create a bigger community from this, and then hire more scholars in the future from there. But we didn't expect that up until today, we have nearly 400 members now in our community, which grew completely organically, just from word of mouth. And we haven't used any social media platforms or anything to promote ourselves. It's just growing. And what we realized is that we needed to find some sort of a method system to promote members as to choose who to hire, because it's very important for us that our members have that our players are skilled at the game, because that way they're going to earn more for themselves as well as for us. And so we created a system where we train all of our members in the Discord, so that all of them have some sort of basic knowledge of the game, which then we follow and track. And based on their progress, we advance them up the levels. And then eventually, once they reach the highest level, then from that group of people, we, as we have funds available, of course, we hire new scholars. And apart from that, because so today we do have 40 scholars, and the number keeps increasing. However, as I said, we have nearly 400 members, and we tried to make the community as inclusive as possible, not only for our players. So we also do different community activities, such as small weekly competitions, such as TikTok challenges and memes, drawings, pictures, stuff like that, where we pick a few winners, as well as the community themselves pick a few winners who then get prize money from us. And that way we work on growing our community continuously. As well, one thing that's interesting to note, as I said already earlier, our goal is to hire the best possible players, but also to educate everyone, so that we can eventually hire all of them, and so that they're already ready for the job, ready to play, ready to earn. And at the start, when we first started, we did have more men than women playing. However, ever since we started our training system, and ever since we gave everyone the same basic knowledge of the game, since then, now that we have 40 scholars, it's pretty much 50-50 between male and female, because it's completely clear that gender has absolutely no what's it called, correlation with skill level in gaming, and that as long as you educate the players how to play, that they're going to perform. And for anyone that's interested in starting up their own little side business in Axie Infinity, the two main things that are needed is funds, as well as the knowledge of starting up, the knowledge of putting in the resources within the crypto market, as well as managing it from day to day. And with that second thing, I'm always free to help for anyone that might be interested in starting up.